And if you think about, say a 25 question survey, it's not just 25 data points that you can use. It's a massive data set that can be created from a survey. You think, if you do 500 interviews in with a particular audience, you could then break that down by company size, sector, country, and then you can utilize all of these different data points and stories to create all of this amazing content. And that's where we're seeing such longevity with the research that we create. So
yeah, that's really, I was going to say, I mean, that's really been quite surprising for me recently. I know this year with a couple of clients actually that we've done research projects with you on. I mean, it's almost a full year actually that we're getting content created, maybe spun in a slightly different way, or at least referring back to the insights that we've had in from those surveys for almost a whole year. So it's kind of driving the content marketing program really for some clients. Then once you've got the results back, and one of the things I really love about receiving from you guys is the PowerPoint presentations which analyze the results in a sort of very visual format, and I think for me that's really helpful because it can help then from a PR point of view inform what we're going to actually do with this research. And the way that will usually work for us, PR agency, would be to think about usually doing some kind of press release which is announcing the findings of the results of the survey, but also that would usually be complemented with a big hero piece of content that would cover off and potentially visualize as well the data points and the results. But then again, byline content, the sort of op-ed content that we can create off the back of it, or media alerts, infographics, I think work really nicely as well. I know with some clients we've done some little short videos as well, talking about some of the findings of it as well. So interested to hear from you as well if you've had any recent experience of different ways that people are utilizing the research in terms of how it's rolled out and assets created off the back of it. Because as we said, the longevity that you can get from this is it can be up to 12 months sometimes. So, but it's looking at different ways to repurpose it and use it in a different way. I think, yeah, if you've got any insights on that, that would be great.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, there are so many different things you can do with it. One example I can give is earlier this year, I was in Amsterdam for an event with one of our clients called G-Core. They produce IT and AI solutions. And what they did is they ran a piece of research, created a report, and then ran this event inside a data center with a number of their clients, as well as experts in the industry. And I presented the research to everyone, and then there was a conversation around it as well. And so that, you're creating content by doing the research, but you create more content by having the conversation. There are also clients there, so that it was a good lead generation program. And then there's a lot of social media activity after that as well. So it really had like a long life cycle. And a very interesting topic as well.
For the client then, obviously you mentioned the leads that they generated off the back of that, but what are the other benefits that they get from doing that? I mean, it's such a nice thing to be able to do and a really good hook, I suppose, to kind of, revolve the event around. And I think that's great. But what are the other benefits, do you think, of doing those types of, announcing the findings of the research at an event like that?
I think a big thing is the perception of the brand itself. If you think this company has brought everyone together, it's excited about the future, and the topic was around the future of AI in the Netherlands, and you brought all of these people together, they can see that G-Core are trying to bring people together to build communities, to improve the industry as a whole. And when you have a company like that is doing these things, people look to them for advice. And yeah, it creates that authority within the market.